Alright, let's see. There we go. Looks like everything's starting up. Alright. Happy Saturday, everybody. We are still on board the what the heck's it called? The Unreliable, that's right. And we're now at the Groundbreaker. And, okay, let's talk to Pravati.
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson?
What about her?
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Let's see. Are you asking to leave my crew and join hers?
Gosh, no, Captain. I aim to stay so long as I'm welcome. I figured Junlei and I could confabulate over wireless or by message. And maybe when we put into Groundbreaker, I could stop by to visit her sometimes. But only when you don't need me with you.
Sure, we could head over to engineering now.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
Break's over. Okay. Here we go. Oh, I can take both of them. Good. Jane Elson.
Just checking your ship's manifest. Standard procedure. Welcome to Groundbreaker, by the by. Don't mind the heat. Got a few days before it reaches critical. I'm sure Miss Chief Tennyson will get it sorted before then.
Okay. Very
Smells
cheery.
Like grease and unwashed bodies, just as I remembered.
Yeah, I imagine that.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a tossball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witnesses. He's not even denying it.
Jackass had it coming.
Shut it, Felix. You're not making this any better.
You get you with me again, you little back-bay brat, I will toss you out an airlock.
This is the Groundbreaker, not Byzantium. You ain't the law here. I am. Now move along.
I don't have time for this. Need a trick.
What I was saying though is I'm willing to bet you that this thing smells like. Well, I don't know if any of y'all have ever been to those old museum ships, like the Lexington down in Corpus Christi, but I'm willing to bet it smells like that inside.
Going for a stroll around the docking base?
I noticed you were in the middle of an argument earlier.
Sure was. Got a knack for upsetting the board and the Mardettes all at once. Between you and me, I was hoping they'd come to fisticuffs.
I'd like to hear your side. What happened?
I had this foreman, right? Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
And that's when you resolved your differences like an adult, right?
That's when I broadsided him with a tossball stick. Yeah. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation.
Got any plans?
Enjoy my freedom. Scrounged together enough bits for a 0G. Other than that, can't say as I do. Hey, not for nothing, but I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
Let's see. Technically, the previous captain died in a horrible accident.
So your ship's got a dark and violent history? This is just too perfect. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time.
Never caught your name. I'm Calico Beard.
Felix Millstone. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
See you around, Felix.
See you around, boss.
Alright, we got a new crew member. Let's see. Let's take a look around these docks before heading in. Mardette. Corporate Trooper. I think the... Whoa. Okay, I've never seen that happen before in this.
Do you mind? I'm trying to file a report.
Okay.
Move along.
Stevedore. Okay. A bunch of stevedores and Mardette. I think that Mardet is the name of the local cops, if I remember correctly. So, okay, that's stealing. Don't want to do that. Anything in this little office over here? It's not an office, it's just a little storage container, I guess. Just all would be stealing. Is there anything back here hidden in the darkness? I can't remember if there's a flash. Whoa, okay, that's not a flashlight. It's been about a month since I've streamed this and played it, so I'm going to have to remember the hotkeys a little bit. Let's see. Those are interesting little lights. Oh, we got wanted posters. McRed. Wanted dead or alive. Captain Gunnar McRed. For several counts of public intoxication, destruction of Groundbreaker property, unpaid docking fees and resisting arrest. Contact Commandant Sanita if you have any information concerning McRed's whereabouts. Failure to report a tip may result in imprisonment and a fine. Proof of kill required to collect reward. Let's see. That's just... okay, Phineas Wells. For various crimes and violations of board policy, including any and all of the following: sedition, forgery, conspiracy to commit conspiracy, unlicensed medical practice, and destruction of board property.
That's quite the impressive list of infractions.
Yeah, I like the conspiracy to commit conspiracy. That's another one for Phineas. Okay. More stealing, yeah. So it looks like... okay. Got a back door in here.
You don't pay your docking fees, your ship gets seized. I seen it happen.
Let's check up here. Okay, this is interesting. Is this just a way around customs? Oh!
Customs and inspection, right this way.
Ooh, I hurt myself bad. Let's try that again one more time. Oh. Oh, man. Hopefully she's not followed by Vicar Max. Hopefully he's still down there or something. Okay. What is that wanting me to do? Phineas's weapon? I don't know. I thought I was supposed to come here to the Groundbreaker for that specific quest. What is that? Yeah. Oh, and his orbital lab as well. Okay. Alright. Let's save. Let's try this again. There we go. What we got here? Locked container. Let's see. Necklace. Okay. Interesting. What the hell happened over here? Whoa. Somebody died up here. Well, at least we can take all this. Okay. Now, I suppose we could just drop right down, but probably not terribly safe for your health to do that. Now, I have healed since that last little fun, but, model spaceship, excellent. Now, let's see what's in here. Okay, bunch of crap. Let's see. Okay. Alright. At least I now know that you can do that. Climb down a ladder, I mean. Okay. Corporal Leonard Wheeler.
Identification, please.
Present Hawthorne's ID. Here you go.
Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board.
Oh.
Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
Great.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
How do I get this resolved?
You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. Can't miss it.
Any idea why my ship was impounded?
Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
Great. I'll go talk to him and straighten it out.
You take the starch out of him, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
Sure.
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
Okay. Her shipment?
A handful of SAM cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started yelling.
They got cleaning robots that they're going to use for surgery? Got it.
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with?
I'm looking for someone named Gladys.
The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly.
Okay. Looking for a drink. Any recommendations?
Most places are on the promenade deck. Big door yonder, straight through security. There's a bar on the starboard side. I got a preference for the Lost Hope myself. Talk to Vera. She'll set you right.
Got it.
You need anything else? You let me know. Don't want anyone saying Groundbreaker's not the most hospitable port in the colony.
Can I find a job around here? Oh,
Most places are on the promenade deck.
that's the wrong question.
Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. 2 biggest operations are the board. That is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though.
I'm looking for something a little more local.
Commandant Sanita might have a couple of folks she needs killed. Bad folks, I mean. Not regular folks. She'll be at the security desk behind me.
Okay.
Chief Junlei might have an errand needs running. She's all tied up trying to fix our heat problem. You'll find her in engineering.
No kidding? I'd love to get a look at this old girl's innards. I bet they're real twisty and weird. In a good way.
Okay. Got it, thanks.
Happy to help. That's my job, after all.
You're real good at it, too.
Well, thank you, miss. It's nice to be recognized. Yep.
Can we move this along? I have a certain, matter I'd like to attend to, Captain.
How does Halcyon Holdings work, anyway?
Are you pulling my leg?
New around here.
You must be one of them long-haul freighters from outside the colony. Well, I won't hold it against you. Goes like this. Back on Earth, before the crossing, the powers that be were selling off stakes in distant star systems they thought had potential. A bunch of companies decided to throw in together and form the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, then buy up the rights to this here colony. That group's what we now call the Board.
The board runs most of the system, don't they?
Yep. Groundbreaker's the only real independent port. Aside from us, there's just tramp freighters and wildcat miners. Seems like every year the board's offices get bigger and their ships take up more of the landing bays. Haven't seen nearly as many tramp crews this year.
How does the Groundbreaker fit into that?
Groundbreaker was one of the original colony vessels to come over on the crossing, a few years before her sister ship, the Hope. Once everybody been de-thawed and dropped dirt side, the original crew of the Groundbreaker decided they rather liked the spacefaring life. I guess that was the start of our independent spirit. Now, here we are.
So, there's actually a boardroom somewhere with all these company heads in it?
Sitting around drinking whiskey and smoking cigars, yeah, probably. Can't say for sure, of course. Doubt I'll ever see the inside of it myself.
Got it.
Glad to help.
I didn't think there were many independent operators in the system.
Relative to the board holdings? Not really. But there's a few with the means to go where they will. They aren't rich, but they aren't likely to look too close at your work history either.
What do you know about Sublight Salvage?
They strip the parts from derelict ships and abandoned outposts. There's some that say they make the derelicts and encourage folks to abandon their steads. Sublight gives me the creeps. I've known folks who went to work for them and just vanished. They're on the promenade run by a woman named Lilia Hagen. I'm only telling you so you know to avoid them.
Okay. That's all I needed to know about work.
All right.
What can you tell me about Udom Bedford?
He's friendly enough unless you speak ill of the board. Get the sense he doesn't care for Groundbreaker much. Not that he would, being a board man and all. He's our liaison.
Sounds like a fun guy.
Really likes his cereals, too. Maybe a little too much. Bit of a weird bird, all told.
Don't see what's so wrong about liking cereals. They're fun.
Udon takes it to an unhealthy level.
Wonder what he means by that. Seems like there's some tension between the board and the Groundbreaker.
You noticed, huh?
I'm sharp like that.
What can I say? We're passionate folks, and the board can't abide that independent spirit, especially not when it might impact their bottom line. All their interstellar freighters come through us, and we skim a few bits off the top in manifest processing fees with every one. Folks around here will bluster that the board hates our freedom, but really, they know we can stop their out-system shipments anytime we like, and that terrifies them.
Yet your station's in a state of disrepair. You could make the board fix it.
You mean the heat? Sure, we could make them fix it, but what would they do in retaliation? They got assault cruisers, gunships, and a handful of mining operations at their fingertips. We push them too hard, maybe they decide we'd be better in 10 trillion little pieces. Or they cobble together a new Groundbreaker and put us out of business.
The board wouldn't do that. Would they?
The board is necessary to provide order to the colony. They believe it's their prerogative to overrun you. But whether you allow that is up to you.
It's a tough line to walk, no doubt about that. But we make do all right. So far, anyway.
Thanks for the info.
Sure thing.
I feel like I've said that multiple times. See you around.
Be seeing you.
Okay. That was a long conversation, but very fruitful in terms of information. Let's see. Oh. Quest objective requires you to enter a restricted area. If caught inside, you'll be shot on sight. Using a disguise will prevent immediate hostilities.
This is it. Security. I can check the departures registry to find out which crew the scholar shipped in and out with.
Yeah, he knows that scholar. I need to use... I'm trying to remember what the hotkey is. 1 second here. I've got multiple texts coming in. You'll have to excuse me for 1 second. How do I... Let's see. What's the best way to do this? There we go. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. Okay. I need to be able to use the shroud thing or whatever the hell it's called. Let's see. Key bindings, right, okay. Need to be able to... It's like a way of going stealth. I'm trying to remember what the hell it's called. It's, Man, I don't know why I cannot remember it right now. Is it a piece of equipment that I have, maybe? Is that... Yes, there we go. How do I use this? The Holographic Shroud.
Here we go again. No one lives on Monarch. It's a wasteland. You were hearing things.
No, seriously.
I don't know. We'll just keep on moving. Maybe it'll give us a prompt to use it when we get closer to this restricted area. Huh.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. The board would like to remind spacers and other travelers that passage to Monarch is restricted for your protection. Canyons of acid and sulfur rain are the least of the horrors plaguing the surface of Monarch. Anarchists live as one with the animals, lawless, savage, and unemployed. The board's embargo ensures that nothing can leave the planet and threaten our hard-working citizens. This has been Halcyon News, your only source for news in the Halcyon Colony.
I love that one of the things about... Jeez. About these people that terrifies the board is the fact that they're unemployed. Let's see. Is there a way through? I don't think there's a way through here. Doesn't look like it, at least. Oh, hold up. Can I get up there? Thinking no. Oh, wait. Does this work? Hey!
Somebody was trying to fix this up, but looks like they ain't been here in a while.
Alright, let's save, because this looks dangerous.
Sweetie.
I don't... Okay. Ooh. Whoa. Oh! Oh! Ah, jeez. Had to remember the button to actually send her to attack. Okay. Okay, well, we seem to have cleared this area of enemies. Not too much to see in here, is there? Well, we can loot that. What about up here? Nope. This isn't the type of game where you can climb. Let's see. Can I go through here? Need a key card. Wouldn't the, yeah. Squad leader have that. Okay. Wait, we can also potentially... Oh, no, that's where we... Is that... Yeah, that's where we came through. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Let's try this. Wait, what did I just see in the... Oh. Jeez. Just an arm. Okay. What do we got in here? Prismatic hammer. Science weapon. Okay. Jacques Weapons R&D Department. Science weapons are unique weapons that have strange and powerful effects. Science weapon damage and the strength of their effects both increase as your science skill increases. Jacques engineers ensure our bottom line and fire rates are sky high.
Now,
Okay.
I don't say this lightly, but that is a work of sheer universal beauty.
Well, given that you're our melee guy, why don't we go ahead and give you that weapon to use. There you are. How about some armor, too? Because that does not look like it does much, does it? Let's see. Actually, surprisingly, I think that's better than anything else I've got. How is that possible? He's wearing his vestments. Alright. I guess I could give him a helmet at least, right? Let's see. Lockpick. What? Oh, melee. Well, that's one-handed melee, and I think I just gave him a two-handed melee weapon. Whatever. Plus, it doesn't look crazy on him. Does, can I do anything like that for Parvati? No, she's got her goggles. Is that her helmet? No? Okay. I mean, I kind of like having those. I don't really know that I need them, though. Do I? By which I mean, I might need to equip them if I have to gotta get through a specific door or something like that, but I don't know that I've actually had to do that just yet. Anyway, let's see. Logs. Log 1, Discovery. Entry 1. While rummaging through the back bays, I discovered a very old hammersmith crate that seemed to have been sealed for a very long time. A bit of elbow grease and determination pried it open, but I couldn't make heads or tails of my discovery, a prototype hammer. I didn't know Hammersmith actually made hammers, but I've brought it to my lab for a closer look. How strangely it glows. The trail of its wake, okay, lingers even when my eyes are closed. Mystery. Entry 2. I spent more time on the hammer. Its internal workings are state-of-the-art. Thermal, electrical, and chemical systems all working in harmony. How is this even possible? The weapon is a breakthrough in circuitry and engineering, and many of its systems appear rigged against tampering. There's a curious energy signature swirling around the weapon. Though I've yet to identify the source, the air tastes like copper, and I have lost several teeth. Log 3, Troubles. Entry 3. I've had the most sublime prismatic dream since I invited the hammer into my bedchamber. Never mind that for now. Good news first. The energy signature matches Blondiet's elusive in-rays, raising the hammer's elemental properties to 4: shock, plasma, corrosion, and radiation. Now the bad. In my attempts to neuter the self-destruct functionality, I inadvertently caused a small fire. The hammer's manual controls may never function again. Swinging it seems the only way of cycling through its elemental modes. I must take greater care with future experiments. Log 4, Annihilation. Entry 4. I've taken the liberty of locking myself in the workshop. My tinkerings were all for naught. This is no prototype. I am simply too flawed to recognize its perfections. The hammer is a lesson, a symbol. It whispers to me that disorder rules all things. But with a little ambition, we can harness that power. Only by inflicting chaos upon others can we transmute disorder into harmony. And that is a lesson Halcyon is not ready to hear. Okay. Huh. Well, we got what we came here for, so we may as well leave now. If we can. Huh. This... Okay, we're gonna have to find a different way out, I guess. Let's see. Let's take a look at the map. Is there another way? Yes, okay. Wait, no. Yeah. I was just looking at the wrong thing. I was looking at that, expecting to go that way, but it's over here. Here we go. Okay. Not bad. More loot. That doesn't count as stealing. Let's see. Anything up here, though? Oop. Oh, okay. Well, I'm not getting up there. And I don't see anything up there anyway. Oh, we should probably... There we go. Oh, Mardit ID cartridge. Okay. Oh, excellent. Now we can use the Holographic Shroud. You will be automatically disguised when entering an associated restricted area. Okay. Well, I think that's this right here, right? Well, before we go in, I'll save real quick just to be safe. Okay. Trespassers will be shot on sight and fined. Holographic disguise activated. Your holographic shroud has activated, giving you temporary access to this restricted area. Moving drains the shroud's energy. When it runs out, personnel will see and interrogate you. Talk your way out of interrogation to reset your shroud. It will get harder to talk your way out the more you are interrogated. Okay. Anybody in these? Doesn't look like it. Can I go through here? Let's see. I guess this is my shroud energy down there at the bottom.
Oh, you got that?
There it is. Just yank the drive, and I'll do the rest.
Assuming it means this. Okay. I will eject that in a second. Confiscated goods. Detained a freelancer who was cagey about his business. Confiscated his personal belongings while he waited for questioning. Modified pistol, shock, hatchet, metal hoop. Prayer beads, OSI, locked container, owner refused inspection. He fled before we could get down to it. Left his things behind, so they're stored in the back of the security station until the idiot shows his face again, which is likely to be never. Is that what we just found? I don't know. Security logs. Sublight put a bid on one of our impounds, a generous one too. Negotiate for our usual finder's fee and then give Lila her storage. Or Lilia her storage. Or salvage. Brawl at the Lost Hope. Freelancers versus board. Freelancers won. Arrested a freighter captain with more bits than brains. Hawthorne's ship impounded by order of Udom Bedford. Still no clue why Hawthorne's associates. Still no clue why Hawthorne associates with that bored snake. A guy from the back bays roughed up a moon kid, raving mad. Warned me that the moon was gonna bring about the end times. He was flying high on whatever McRed grows there. Got a sworn testimony that McRed was spotted at the Rest and Go. Not that anyone will corroborate it. Remember to keep an eye on Gladys. Okay. Eject the records data cartridge. Okay.
Now that we have the data cartridge, I can finally find out where that scholar I'm looking for ended up.
I think I can leave here now, right? Whoa. Oh! They also look like they're part of this organization. Oh, metal hoop. So this is, that... Oh, what's this? Oh, we already have that. Let's see. Where's the thing that he refused to give up? It's probably the large container, right? Oh, that's her. Okay. That's Pravati. Okay. I'm not going to be able to get out of the back entrance now. Oh, shit.
Keep your sights out, friend. Huh? Guess it was nothing.
Yeah, nothing. Go ahead.
What was that? I better
Okay.
take a look.
Crap, this is going to be a problem, isn't it? Okay, I'm going to actually watch him this time and see what he does.
Huh. Nothing there.
Does he just, like, walk over there and then, like, turn around to immediately look over this way? No, I just had to wait for him to get a little further away, I think.
Impressive, as always.
Oh, man. It's all considered stealing, though. What happens if I do... Oop. Coming back this way. Man, this is not going to be good, because I really have to have the, I gotta have that... I gotta get one more of those, mag locks to get out of here. Or mag lock picks, I mean. Alright, we're going to wait for him to leave, and then I'm going to take that helmet. Because that seems to be the nicest thing that's in there. This will be our first stolen item, so... Nothing happened. Damn. Oh. Well, we can steal one more item, I guess. Hold up, he's coming back. Pretty sure he would have seen us if we'd actually opened that. Man. Come on, man. Turn around and go. Look at that. We're down to like 3% left on the Shroud energy. This doesn't look suspicious at all, right?
Deft hands, Captain.
Whew, okay. All right. Be great if we go back through here and then it detects stolen property or something like that. Okay. Well, I think this is the proper way forward. Let's take a look at the map now. I think we've done everything we really can do out here. Let me take off the this quest because we just finished the part that's actually here. What is this? Talk to Wanda Dorset in the sick bay. We can do that. Tell her that her shipment's not coming in yet.
Try not to be distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
Jeez.
Rizzo's Purpleberry Punch. You want a punch? We've got your punch right here.
Okay. Another Mardet. Whoa, that's back over here. Just scenery.
Rizzo's Purpleberry Crunch. Triple flakes and purpleberry flavored power nuggets. Now with 12% more crunch.
12%, yeah.
You been flying the outer systems route lately? Deader than a space caterpillar out there.
Traffic's down all over. Even the inners are holding on to their manufacture. Exports are way down.
I know one crew, their skip drive burned out. Couldn't get a new one for love nor money. Ended up selling the ship for scrap.
Jeez. That's not a good sign. Okay, let's see.
rent an upstairs room?
What is this?
We interrupt a regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Do you have what it takes to defend?
How is this a story? This is just another advertisement.
Wildlife and the unemployed. Talk to your local manager about applying for military training and lend your life to protecting our wonderful brands and products. Military service does not guarantee full employment rights, tax breaks, military discount, health benefits, military burial, participation medal, training, or weapons. This story brought to you by Halcyon News. All the news that's fit to broadcast.
All right. Milo Ottinger.
How do you do? And welcome to the Rest and Go. We used to be the Go and Rest, but folks never knew when to leave. Sorry.
Okay.
Business has been slow. Anything to occupy the time.
I'm looking for Gladys.
Oh, you can't miss her. Right behind you, number 2. First unit on the left, or second unit from the right, depending on which direction you count from.
How's life on the Groundbreaker?
Fine, as long as the board keeps its grubby mitts to itself. Chief Tennyson holds the ship together, the Promenade holds our economy together, and Sublight is the shoddy jewel in our rusty old crown.
How does the Groundbreaker keep the board at bay?
Our Chief Tennyson has an independent streak, same as her mother and grandmother who rode this ship on the crossing. There's a reason the board's embassy is a glorified shoebox. While Junlei Tennyson lives and breathes, Groundbreaker remains free.
You mentioned Sublight?
Our local garbage collectors. That Lilia Hagen never met a debris field she didn't like. She freely admits she planted her roots in Groundbreaker to escape board oversight. But I think there's more to it. She's unusual in the head, that one.
Do you do business with Promenade merchants?
Of course. Most of our supplies come and go through merchants. Company ships and salvage runs are the only traffic we tend to get. I try and steer clear of that creepy fellow in the moon mask. If there's a cost to being a company man, he paid it in spades.
Okay. All right, let's see. Halcyon vending machine here. Gladys?
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient or an oven. Just like store-bought.
Phineas sent me. He said you could sell me a nav key to Stellar Bay.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
Tell me about this opportunity.
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms...
No qualms. Let me hear the details.
Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
Why was Roseway abandoned?
Can't say I know for sure. Maybe it never really was.
Sounds like someone poking into somewhere they shouldn't be got into a spot of trouble.
Comm centers don't operate themselves, Captain. Someone had to have sent that distress call manually.
Those corps are cleverer than all get out. Might have been a ruse to keep the rest of the board from sniffing around.
Say no more. I'm in.
You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
Abandoned outpost, corporate secrets, got it.
Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done.
What other jobs do you know about?
Might want to acquaint yourself with Junlei Tennyson, Groundbreaker's chief. She's been trying to get a handle on this heat problem we've got. You'll find her fretting in engineering. I'd say she's a sweet girl, but law forfend someone call me a liar.
Let's see. Anything else here? I think... Let's see. I wanted to ask you about something else.
What do you want, then? My hard-earned wisdom?
You mentioned the Groundbreakers outside the board control?
That's right, dearie. The only independent station in the colony. That's us. Though for how long, I can't say. That all depends on Miss Junlei.
How do you mean?
The board can't abide a community that won't bend to its will. They've always got one scheme or another running, looking for ways to bring us to heel. Like this heat business. Shameful. But it won't work. No, sir. Groundbreaker's free till the day she dies, law willing.
Back to my other questions.
Go right ahead, sweetheart.
What's this about the heat?
Groundbreaker's radiators. Been neither fine nor dandy for weeks now. Miss Junlei's supposed to be getting them fixed, but the board's determined to get in her way.
How do you mean?
The board can't abide a community that won't... They've always... But it won't work.
That was weird, because it looked like something that we hadn't asked her before, but... Why did the board recall the Stellar Bay nav cards?
Ask the common folk, and they'll tell you it's on account of all the monsters on Monarch desperate to gobble you up. Because that's what the board tells them, you see. I think they made some fool mistake that would make them look bad to the rest of the colony, and they're trying to hide the evidence.
What makes you think that?
Those board folk are real prideful-like. Never want you looking behind the curtain, lest you see their derrieres. But old Gladys knows the score. The whole colony's not much more than a diorama, showcasing one board screw-up after another.
Seems that way.
That's why we gotta keep them from getting their grubby mitts on Groundbreaker. She's our mess.
I mean, seriously, like, Emerald Bay, or Emerald Vale, that's right. That place is, a disaster area, effectively. People dying from bad nutrition and everything like that. And then, Roseway getting shut down, then recalling the nav cards to, Stellar Bay. Definitely does not seem like things are being run very well out here. Are there still people down there?
Probably. Every once in a while, we get these snippets of radio chatter. Edna shows them to me. Some man hooting and hollering about the light in us all. Claims he's transmitting from Monarch, but who knows if that's true. Might be true. Might be some new trick from the board.
Well, thanks for your time.
Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me. Here, take a candy with you.
Purple berry bunch. Well, I'll leave their safe alone. Even if I had the ability to... If I had the mag lock picks to open that up, I wouldn't. Let's see. I wonder if there's anything up there. Why don't we check in this one, though, first? Oh, is this... Oh. Free stuff. Why is none of this claimed? Very odd. Okay. Let's see if there's anybody in here. Ephraim Maywood.
Now see here, what was I doing again?
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was this your room? I'll just move along. Wait, this is almost certainly my room. That's my underwear on the floor.
Oh. Okay. Well, first I thought he might have been a thief. Now I'm thinking that he might be senile. Let's check this out. Freighter crew. Is this pay-to-view movies? No, pay-to-view is restricted to diamond level guests, but feel free to peruse our catalog. Entertainment cartridges are available for rent at the main desk. There are certainly 0 cartridges in stock. My big canid friend. Synopsis. A lab-grown giant canid goes on an adorable rampage, leading a family of scientists. It's good. I've finished the main game once, but it was years ago. I'm remembering stuff as I go through, but I don't remember all of it just yet. Let's see. Spending the holiday away from home proves to be a chore, but the family soon realizes that true friends are the monsters you meet along the way. Rated FSR 11 for fun times, simulated rampage, and body count 11. Okay. Nanner Spank 7, Primal Affections. Synopsis. Raised by wilderness primals, one man will leave the jungle he knows to explore the one he doesn't. Keystone. He came for Nanner Spank, and he stayed for love. Can a young corporate executive collar this creature, or will she awaken the beast within? Rated PACNS for passion, anthropoid, and consensual nanner spanking. That was really weird. Okay, pay-to-view serials. Let's see. Baking with Edna. Synopsis. In this time-honored culinary classic, Chef Edna gives valuable life lessons while she cooks from the Book of Approved Cakes. Learn to maintain a structured kitchen, obey your head chef, achieve a good sponge, and obey your sous chef. Edna is the boss in her kitchen. Now she can be the boss of yours. Serial Space Hospital. Synopsis. If the walls of Orbital Hospital could talk, they'd shriek with terror. These doctors have seen it all. Zero-G cyst lancing, extraterrestrial teratoma. Next, on a very special episode, in order to trap a chem thief, Dr. Margrave must become a serial arsonist. Don't forget to see Space Hospital Nights for steamy suspense. In order to trap a chem thief, the doctor has to become a serial arsonist. Serial Broderick's Brood. Synopsis. An ordinary colony family daydreams of the extraordinary. While Lucio works in the factory canning processed borscht, her ham-handed husband cooks up schemes to land her a big promotion. Will that lovable fool ever learn to be satisfied with what he has? Broderick's Brood is a testament to the less is success family lifestyle. Wow. Okay. Wait, was there something else there? Oh, we could hack it. Let's see. From Veritas, subject be careful. From Veritas to Iceman, subject be careful. One of Ub's squealers came asking after you. Wanted to know what you look like, what you like to drink, who you talk to, what your temperament's like. Tried to pay me off. I took the bits and told her to pack of lies. Watch your back when you get in. Don't want to find you in the waste disposal chute. Veritas. To Iceman, subject space for the ISCC. Icy. Been a while since I heard from you. You're on that long haul out to Dashkova, right? Right now. Hope it goes well. I've got space for you and yours to meet when you get back. It's just a storage room, but it's safer. It's quieter. Jeez Louise. It's quiet and safer than the bar. Should be able to accommodate most of your folks. No fees or nothing. Just let me buy you a beer. Let's see. From Rizzo to McRed. Subject, please stop. Mr. McRed, we have received your proposal for the 10th time and still do not agree that galactic mushroom is an acceptable flavor for a Rizzo beverage. Even if we were to pursue the idea, the samples you sent us were dangerously hallucinogenic. The unopened package alone caused mayhem in our receiving bay. Please don't reach out to us again. Oh, that's pretty funny. Okay. I really love the doctor must become a serial arsonist in order to stop a chem thief. Don't have the key for that. Okay. Man. Wow. A lot of safes. I think this is, yeah. Is that something? Okay. It's just something you sell. Just a piece of junk. Oh! Nanner Spank. I'm still so confused by that one. Okay. Alright, let's see. The Lost Hope. I think this is a bar. Freighter crew, stevedore. Another stevedore, another freighter crew. Hey, there we go. Vera Kravanek.
Seeking relief from the heat? Till Junlei gets those radiators fixed, I've got the next best thing.
All the traders in the system come through here. Heard anything interesting?
Only the usual. Marauders all over space. You ever wonder how folk who can't figure the bleeding edge technology of a spoon can manage to get ships into space?
What's this heat issue I hear people complaining about?
The radiators, they're fucked 10 ways to Sunday. And we're all sweating buckets wondering when the powers that be are gonna get around to fixing it.
Sounds like you might have an issue with your thermal control system.
Couldn't say, and I wouldn't be pouring drinks professionally if I could. All I know is we're cooking in our own juices here, and it's only gonna get worse.
What do you need the radiators for?
They're supposed to gather up all the heat the systems generate and vent it into space. Instead of the heat going where it ought, though, it seems to be blowing straight down the promenade.
How long has it been like this?
Weeks? I lost track. Too law-damn long.
Who's in charge of fixing it?
Engineering. Chief Junlei Tennyson, to be precise. She runs this heap. Best she can, anyway. Don't know what's got her dragging her heels, but I wish she'd hurry it up.
Well, thanks, Failing at Video Games. I'm glad you appreciate what I do. And have fun in 76. Let's see. Maybe I can do something about that.
That's not for me to say. But if you're feeling the urge toward helpfulness, you can find Chief Junlei in engineering.
What do you know about Chief Junlei?
There's nobody who knows more about the station's guts. Any system you could name, June's crawled around inside and made it better. She doesn't come around here often, though. Don't see her as much of a drinker. Too straight-laced for that.
Nothing right now, thanks. Okay. Some Mardettes and a freighter crew. What about back in here? Huh. Is this,
lively, Ms. Holcomb.
I'm not winded. Honest. My, boot was untied.
Would hate for you to get left behind, or architect forbid, become lost.
I like it. I like, this game. I feel like it's the same sort of thing where there are those people that never really liked Bethesda's Fallout games, and so they jumped on Fallout New Vegas and claimed it was like the best thing that's ever been made. And don't get me wrong, I love Fallout New Vegas, but like it's one of those things where it's like my first Fallout game was Fallout 3. I love Fallout 3. I love Fallout 4, Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 4. And you know, it's one of those things where it's like I don't think that it's really anything that amazing. I think that this game is pretty damn good, but at the same time, like I think some people were expecting it to be absolutely incredible, and it's just a good RPG. So I don't know. Let's see, chef. Okay, anything else in here? Huh. Seems like we are back in some back alleyways here. Yeah, I think that it's a good part of whether or not people like this game, or what their expectations were for it at least.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Spacer's Choice is enjoying an unexpected...
It's so weird. I mean, I guess that is an actual story there, but... Okay. Of course, we know that their Saltuna is not all Saltuna, or at least it hasn't been for a while. Bell's Shells.
You know that sound when you've snapped on an injector clip? That's how you know your weapon loves you back. I got a full line of weapon modifications I'd be happy to show you.
What's the benefit of modifying my weapons?
Why, it gets you the weapon best suited for your lifestyle.
All the better for performing a little percussive maintenance.
Self-improvement, including one's weapons, is always a worthy endeavor.
Take your basic Deadeye assault rifle. Perfectly serviceable, but what if you like finesse? Slap a scope and silencer on that bad boy. Bunker down in a bush someplace and pop off heads. What if you like getting in close and making a lot of noise? Extended ammo magazine and a barrel heatsink to bump up rate of fire.
How to attach a modification?
Only takes a bit of elbow grease and a spot of engineering know-how. Most ships have a workbench near the cargo hold. Ours is in engineering. You could take your new toys over there if you feel like tinkering.
If I change my mind, can I take a mod off or replace it?
No and yes. When you install something, it pops in there real nice, but if you want to replace it, the originals tend to snap like plastic toys.
Where can I find modifications?
Right here for a start. I got a fair selection. Modified weapons are my specialty.
Does modifying a weapon void the warranty?
A what? Sorry, hon. Here at Bell's Shells, we just don't discuss impolite topics, and WARRANTIES tops the list.
Okay, thanks. That's all I needed to know.
So, what can I get you?
I'm good for now. I mean, I'll take a look at my weapons. I've already gotten a bunch of modifications that I haven't really used yet. Let's see, what is this? Waste disposal. Got probably the locked back entrance to that place.
I was wondering what they do with their waste. I guess they just chuck it down here. Where's it all go?
It's a good question.
How about I stay up top? You know, keep watch.
Whoa.
Okay?
What the hell happened here? Crumpled instructions. Frankie got a lead on some local salvage. One of the Groundbreaker's old hangars was bricked over until someone found it by poking around the stevedore's quarters. Lilia gave us the go-ahead to plant her flag once we clear out the new arrivals. I'm sending you to scout, look for a loose panel. You got to climb on top of their bunks and head to the back wall. We've been in there. Lilia says we should watch our backs. She thinks we're being tailed. In other words, typical Lilia. Okay, well, we'll take their pistol. But yeah, we've already been in that little room. Alright, well, I think we're done back here for now. Well, we need to go talk to somebody in medical. But before that, why don't we go ahead and check out the Spacer's Choice Pavilion here. Martin Callahan.
Sorry about the heat. Chief Tennyson will get the radiators fixed soon. Of course, this heat sure makes a zero-G brew extra refreshing. It's an ale that's good for what ails you. Oh, and it's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice. Taste the freedom. A lot of slogans to keep track of. Sometimes I forget.
Oh, man. I've got to ask you about the hat.
I'm bound to satisfy headgear-related inquiries. Please send any complaints to our Consumer Care Headwear Division.
You doing all right in there?
Oh, I'm having a stellar day. Not just because I'm legally obligated to say so. Almost as stellar as Spacer's Choice is affordable.
Oh, God, this is depressing. Can you see in there?
I can see all of the top-quality merchandise in the Spacer's Choice catalog, which is available here at a reasonable price.
How do you brush your teeth?
Spacer's Choice regrets that we don't sell toothpaste at this time, but we're always working on delivering exciting new products to our customers. Spread wash, mouthwash, and Mantafloss are among the exciting line of dental goods currently in development.
Do you miss eating solid foods?
Don't miss out on these deals.
Oh.
You'll find none like them on all of Groundbreaker, or anywhere in the Halcyon colony.
Do you have to sleep with that on?
Trouble sleeping? Try our lunar
Oh, my
eclipse
lord, he's
mix.
always on, isn't he?
That's 2 handfuls of pep pills washed down with a hearty swig of 2-hour energy brew.
What?
The blast will send you through the stratosphere, and the crash will knock you out cold, guaranteed.
What? Does Spacer's Choice make you wear that?
Add an additional 10% to your purchase today, and the proceeds will be donated to Spacer Cares, our premier corporate welfare program. At Spacer's Choice, we care about your health and emotional well-being. That's why we put Martin through 6 years of vendor school, only to make him wear this hat.
Do you need me to help you get out of there?
Even if my contract didn't forbid it, I think it's part of me now.
Oh.
Now, are you ready to make Spacer's Choice Lunar Green Moonmouth lozenges a part of you? Lunar Green, the future is spearmint.
Oh my. Where can I get a hat like yours?
You would never ask. If you knew what it's like in here. I mean, why, anyone can be a Spacer's Choice Consumer Relations Choice Specialist. Just keep your nose clean and aim for the moon.
Oh. I'm addressing the man beneath the mask. Are you okay?
Damn it. No slogan for that one. Look, this hat, my job. It may not seem like much to a brave space captain, but they're all that I have. If there are self-made purgatories, then we all have to live in them. Mine can be no worse than someone else's. Now, if we're done with the chit-chat, I hope you don't mind if I make the most of this short life and try to be the best moon person I can be.
Sorry if I pushed you too hard, Martin.
It's fine. I should be stronger than this. Thanks for taking an interest. Speaking of interest, can I interest you in some quality budget goods? At Spacer's Choice, we cut corners so you don't have to.
You work for Spacer's Choice? Ever been to Edgewater?
Heard of it. My orientation aether wave showed that famous Saltuna cannery, which I'm sure smells as good as it looks.
It's not so bad. They're struggling, but they're good at heart.
That's true.
Yeah. I hope they're gonna be okay.
That's the Spacer's Choice spirit. Take what you have, polish it up, and make the best of it. So, what can I get you? Some soap? Everyone loves soap. Everyone will love you for using it, too.
What do you sell here?
Anything and everything. Whatever you want, we got it. And when you need a replacement, we got that, too.
Must be shoddy quality if it needs replacing.
Just the opposite. Spacer's Choice items are always new. Hot off the shelves, because customers just can't stop buying new stuff. Oh, sorry. Got the line wrong. You want me to do it again?
The line?
It's a script. If I don't follow it to a T, I might lose my job. You want me to do it right?
If you wouldn't mind.
Spacer's Choice items are always new, hot off the shelves, because customers just can't stop improving their lives with our fine products. You could go broke buying overpriced Aranid gear, or you could buy from us at a much more reasonable rate.
These prices seem steep to me.
Well, this is just the beginning of a long, fruitful relationship. Who knows what discounts await the loyal customer?
Let's see what you got for sale.
Have a look.
Yeah, it's just a lot of stuff that we kind of have already found. Oh! We could buy our own Moonman helmet. It increases your ability to lie. Oh, let's see if I can sell them some stuff. Sell all junk. Oh, that's actually a pretty good amount of money. Okay, weapons. Let's see, yep, sell that. Just picked up that. Looks like it's in slightly better condition than this. Okay. Alright. Anything back over here? I think this is just... Ooh, interesting. Back room, maybe? I'm very low on mag picks. I kind of need to save them for actual necessities. Oh, let's put that away. Let's check out the medical bay.
I'm not going
anywhere, you hear? You can't keep me out of there.
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fenhill.
I am not making a scene. I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene? See, Umfuru? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jesse in the first place.
Yeah, that moon helmet would be pretty great in Fallout. Let's see. What's this about your friend?
Let me get one thing straight. Jesse and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay? As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors.
Maybe I can look in on Jesse.
Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
What seems to be the problem?
I'd like to see Jesse Doyle.
If only my other patients had so many inquiring after them. I'll tell you what I've told the others. The records say Miss Doyle checked herself in and requested I admit no visitors. The requests of our patients are paramount, so no, you may not see her.
Her records say? Have you actually spoken to her yourself?
She's not my patient. I'm certain no one on my staff would falsify patient records, if that's what you're implying.
Can I buy supplies from you? You seem well stocked.
Not without dispensation from Chief Jun Lei, I fear. Supplies are hard to come by out here.
What do you how do you mean?
We don't have the ability to manufacture our own medical supplies here on Groundbreaker. Regrettably, we are dependent on the board for such mundane items as bandages and antibiotics, as well as more critical resources like adequately trained staff. We'd nearly signed a supply agreement with Anti-Cleos, but they demanded we only use their branded drugs, and that's simply not tenable.
See you around.
Take care.
Well, door's open. Sick bay nurse. Whoa. Oh. That's not a good sign. Sick Mardet. Oh. Well, we already have a Mardet ID card. We don't need a new one. As far as I know, at least. Let's see. Operating quarantine.
You ever wonder if maybe folks keep doors closed for a reason?
No one in there. I'm just hoping we're gonna find this, this may be, who we're looking for?
For the last ratchet on rotten time, leave me in peace! You hull-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation requires not being disturbed, don't you?
Ellie sent me.
What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head about me. I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. Highly, lethally contagious. But I'll be fine, so long as I'm left alone.
She's worried about you. A lot.
Criminy. She really ain't gonna drop this, is she? Alright, okay. We can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are. Seems I've got to do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
Hello, Jesse.
The truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath. You, ain't with the board, are you? See, I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low.
What did you do that got you in trouble?
What? No, I didn't do anything. I'm a law-abiding denizen of this ship, I swear.
Yet you think the board has someone following you, and now you're hiding out.
Think? No. I recognize a contracted killer when I see one, thank you. In my line of work, that's a skill you develop during week 1, assuming you want to keep breathing. Alright, I'll fess this part up too, if it means you'll help me. I'm a thief. I specialize in particularly high-end and historically valuable items. 3 weeks back, I caught rumor that the blood-tier diamond, last worn by an heiress on the Lost Hope, had surfaced for the first time in 70 years.
So, you stole it.
If I had, you think I'd be hiding out in the med bay? I was gonna steal it, lined up Udom as my buyer. He paid half up front to finance the operation. Let's just say things went sideways about the time I got my hands on the diamond, and it crumbled to stardust in my palm. Anywho, I barely made it out with my life, and nary a plan to make back Udom's deposit I'd spent.
Oh, okay. So she has screwed over the board. Ellie asked me to help you, so that's what I plan to do.
Udom Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with them. If you can square things for me, I'd owe you one even bigger than Ellie owes me.
I'll talk to Udom for you.
Thanks for helping me with the board. You're a real pal. Or I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh?
All right. Let's see. Can I go out this way? No. Okay, just gotta hope that we've got enough of this shroud that we can get out of here without arousing suspicion. And we do. Though you have to wonder how they don't wonder about these people leaving that area and suddenly looking completely different. Here we go.
Any word on Jessie?
She's in debt to the board and thinks someone's asking or after her. I'll handle it.
Good luck. The board's got an office on the promenade just before engineering. You can't miss it.
Okay. Let's see. Well, that's their boardroom over there. Or the board's room over here. Wow. I mean, that's like a really bad idea, but it's also really beautiful. If any one of those things broke, you'd lose atmosphere in here.
C&P Borstworth. It's not the worst unless it's...
Okay, let's see. Recent users. Callahan M. Everson B. Omaya T. Or Oyama T. Access user Callahan... Access user Callahan M. Yeah, I mean, the game looks pretty good, especially given it's a few years old. That's actually not that old. How old is it? It's pre-pandemic. I don't know. It's the before times, the long, long ago. Let's see. From SC Manager 541, subject the hat. You made your spacer's choice when you signed up with your employee contract. See, I'm telling you, the hat doesn't fit right. There's something wrong with it. How many people have worn this thing before me? Is this my life now? Because if it is, I'll take it. I'll be your moon man, but there won't be anything left of me to care. Martin. Oh, poor Martin. To Mama C from M. Callahan. Let's see. Let's go to the original email. Hope you're doing well, Mom. Thought I'd check. Engineers visit the shop a bunch. I remember when I used to turn a wrench back home on Terra 2. Lilia Hagen over at Sublight told me that I could always pursue a career in salvage if this thing doesn't work out. And please give Dad and the others a hug for me. Mom, it's really great that we can stay in touch like this. Little reminders of home are more important than ever. Hold the quality Space Destroyers good as I sent. You can get ones just like them at home, but I figured you might appreciate me getting the company discount and all. Martin, and from his mom, are you okay, honey? Mom, okay, yeah. Let's see, return to route. Public notices. The heat. I know it's bad. As the one whose office is closest to the radiators, you can imagine why I take 3 showers a day. I hear you. We've got eyes on the problem and hands and tools. It's a mechanical problem with a mechanical solution. In the meantime, enjoy some additional water rations and take breaks. You deserve them. If you're thirsting for cooler air, talk to your closest engineer about spots with favorable circulation. JT. Seeking contractor, satellite salvage. Okay, speak with Lilia Hagen. Seeking ethically flexible spacer with Stellar Bay landing clearance. Payment in exchange for return of legal salvage. Details given upon acceptance of contract. Active warrants, prior convictions, no questions asked. Our background checks filter out criminal red flags. Plausible deniability is the Sublight way. See Lilia Hagen for details. Warehouse next to the Spratwurst joint, 2nd floor. Loitering on board property is strictly prohibited. Do not delete. The Halcyon Holdings corporate office and its environs are for conducting official board business only. Anyone found misusing board property will be fined accordingly. Board property includes, but is not limited to, Halcyon Holdings office here on the Groundbreaker, the space directly in front of my desk, and the space directly behind my desk, my doorway, my berth, and most importantly, my stairs. Thank you for your cooperation. Udom Bedford, Certified Liaison. P.S. Please note that the next spacer caught drinking on the stairs outside my embassy may find themselves on the rude side of an airlock. P.P.S. This is the third time I've had to post this message, and I'm sick and tired of it. I will not hesitate to open a board-sanctioned investigation into your behavior, and when you are caught, punish you accordingly, Felix Millstone. He's our new crew member. Let's see. Okay, Sublight Salvage. We'll go in there before too long. Spratwurst.
Patrol nicked a friend of mine. Accused her of piracy.
Oh, that looks disgusting. It looks like a corn dog with a tail. Ah, okay, so they're turning these rats into sausages, I think.
If you're hungry, you've come to the right place. I've got a fresh ground batch of spratwurst cooking. They're terrified to lock in the juices. How about a grinder's dozen?
What is a grinder's dozen? What's a spratwurst exactly?
You know what sprats are? Space rats. The laboratories of Spacer's Choice found a use for this limitless frontier resource. Sprat meat is plenty tasty when properly prepared. We grind them up in sausages, then terror fry them in their own juices.
What does terror fry mean?
Terror frying is a Spacer's Choice brand secret. A mix of 13 herbs and spices, plus a dash of modern chemistry.
Is spratwurst like borstwurst? I've seen that a lot.
Absolutely not. Spratwurst and all related terms are registered trademarks of Spacer's Choice. Boar, the other meat, is a registered trademark of CMP. Everyone knows our company and theirs are nothing alike.
So, spratwurst... Is spratwurst your own invention, or what?
Legally? No. The terror frying method was developed and marketed by Spacer's Choice. Between you, me, and this grinder, I've been through lean times. If there's one thing you learn on tramp freighters, it's how to make near anything edible. Might be that this old space hand put a few words in the right ears, and could be that Spacer's Choice liked sticking it to C&P by R&Ding our own special meat.
Okay, that's enough talk for now.
Just as well. Near about time for me to go check on the trap. I mean, to unload another crate of farm fresh sprats.
Oh, God. Do you have time to chat?
Long as you don't mind me grinding spratwurst while we talk. Little things don't make themselves chewy. At least not yet. I'm sure modern science will find a way.
That's enough talk for now.
Just as well. Near about...
Ah, gross. Let me see what you have for sale.
Fresh from the grinder, any hour.
Okay, she's got a bunch of spratwurst. Let's see. Base health plus 25%. That's not bad. That's just 2 minutes. Okay. I'm gonna buy one, I think. Let's do one. And dehydrated water tablets. Water without the hydrogen or oxygen. Sugary drink, body attributes +1. Last 30 seconds. Just add air. Now available and carbonated. What? I don't... All this is crazy. Ike's Armory. Ike Christensen.
You look like someone who's taken their share of cuts and bruises. Need some armor? Maybe it's a bit secondhand, but that's only a testament to its durability. We also have a line of specialized melee weapons. For those times you have to repel boarders, but don't want to risk a bullet through the hull.
Are you a spacer yourself?
Not me, but it's in my blood. After the crossing, my family worked Eridanos, indentured to the corporations.
Go on.
I was born into corporate labor, but I'm the first one of my family to buy my way out. That's why I settled on Groundbreaker. It's the last bastion of freedom.
Tell me about your wares.
Everything I sell is fresh from the forge. Technically, the metal formed billions of years ago, but it's freshly in this shape.
Let's see what you got. Okay, armor, weapons. Interesting looking stuff. And it's actually not terribly expensive. What if I could find some better stuff here for my companions, or maybe even for myself? Let's see, defense skills +5, that's not bad. Wow, 14. Medium armor. Wow, 19, okay. Looks like it's the most expensive thing he sells. I'll try it. Okay. What about these handguns, lockpicks? I'll leave that for now. Okay, let's see. Yeah, my armor looks like I'm a raider. Let's see. Let's try this instead. Okay, and how about this new helmet I got? Not bad. Okay. Definitely think I'm walking a little bit slower now. Of course, that could just be perception. Let's see. Oop. Greasy.
Hearty greeting, potential customer. Welcome to Auntie's Kitchen, a home-style consumable protein dispensary. May this unit dispense proteins for your ingestion.
Aren't you just a glorified vending machine?
This unit is programmed to simulate shock at such assertions. Shock simulation non-functional. A trouble ticket has been filed.
Let me take a look at that. Maybe I can fix it.
Shock simulation restored. Initiating shocked subroutine. How dare you? Shock subroutine complete. Estimated guilt level of customer increased by 35%. Resuming protein dispensation protocol. May this unit dispense proteins for your ingestion.
Let's see what you got.
Beginning dispensing sequence. Please unblock all relevant facial protein ingestion tubes.
Gross. Okay. Oh, he sells a hat. You know what? I'm going to buy the hat. I like it. Okay, other than that, pasta, ketchup. God, I wonder what this is. Tomato flavored paste with a secret blend of 37 herbs, spices, and flavored additives. Wow. Organic, vegan, handmade, gluten-free, dairy-free, nut-free. Gotta wonder what's in that. Okay. Tobacco and ears. What? Roast them, pop them, or eat them raw. Pipe patch. Algae lager and mock apple juice. Okay. I feel like there's... I remember there being something about the back room of this place that was interesting. Auntie's kitchen key card. Don't have that. Can I go over your counter? Oh, apparently it cannot go over your counter. Oh well. I don't... Can I go back to this? Okay, I think I can get through this without it being an issue. But I just want to make sure I don't get seen.
That was quick.
Okay. Yeah, I knew there was something I remembered being weird back here. Auntie Cleo's worker. What do we got here? Auntie Cleo's Food Service Auto Mechanical Repair Manual. Warning, please follow all recommended safety protocols before maintaining or cleaning your unit. The ACSR F900 is equipped with anti-tampering subsystems which trigger a self-defense mechanism in the food preparation apparatus. Self-defense supersedes all pacifistic function. Really? Please also remember to deactivate and remove all slicing, dicing, blending, filleting, chopping, deboning, and tenderizing apparatus prior to opening any access panels. That is critical that a spray of blood obscures the rest of the manual. Okay, so it looks like this guy was supposed to be repairing maybe even that shock unit that we fixed and ended up getting sliced and diced. That is weird that that thing has self-preservation above being passive.
Reward offered for information needed.
I want to solve the heating problem before I go to deal with the board over there. Let's see. Yeah, it's hot in here, it looks like.
Those XF411s? And an old Yakita 37? You think they'd let me peek at the power plant?
And now for a special word from Chairman Rockwell.
Greetings, hard-working citizens of Halcyon. In these profitable times, we need only look to one another to find examples of honest labor and earnest work ethic. But there are those who cheat and swindle their way through life. It breaks my heart to see the fruits of your labor stolen by these vagabonds. One such man is Phineas Wells. The board unanimously decided that in the interests of protecting our best assets, that's you, we are substantially raising the reward for his arrest. If you have any information regarding his whereabouts, do your civic duty and come forward. Until then, my friends, keep working, and we'll keep paying you. Farewell.
I really hate the fact that they refer to all their employees as assets and literally mean it as, like, assets. They own them. Okay, Edna Ingmeyer.
Good law, the heat in here is so unbearable I can hardly even concentrate. Junlei better hurry up with those damn repairs already.
Well, let's find her. I think this is her office over here.
Thought there'd be more machinery. Must be housed on a sub-level.
I could spend all day in here and not
Yep.
have looked at half the best stuff. It's all pretty worn, though.
Hello, Junlei Tennyson.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors.
Nice place you got here, Chief.
No, it isn't. It's a mess. But it's my mess, so I'll take the compliment. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
I'll do whatever I can to help you keep the peace.
Good. Don't go making trouble, and chances are you won't find any. That's how I like it here. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through.
Once I get out of Impound, I'm bound for Monarch.
Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
Let's see. Pravati, you wanted to talk to Junlei. Go ahead.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if, well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Let's see here. Silently encourage Pravati.
Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should say. Sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry.
All right. Nice job, Pravati.
Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention.
I heard you're having a heat problem. What's going on there?
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship.
Why haven't you fixed them yet?
Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner.
Is there no room for a compromise?
None. Every time I give in to the board, Groundbreaker loses its freedom. Soon there won't be anything left. I can't allow that. The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone on board, will be cooked alive.
You need a contractor to work this out. I'm available for a reasonable rate.
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays.
I think we've been there before. The back bays? Am I supposed to know where that is?
Sorry, I forgot not everyone knows this ship like I do. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now.
I'll get you these parts from the back bays.
Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
It's kind of crazy that they've been here on the ship the whole time, and nobody's gone to deal with this. Let's see. What is the way to the back bays? This? No, that's not it. Where are we going? Here we go. Happiness is a warm spaceship.
This is Halcyon News.
Where are we going here?
Regularly scheduled advertising
Is it really out
for the
here?
following
Okay. Just real quick, what's this?
Some townships have asked Halcyon News to make
Oh,
a statement
food
regarding
shortages,
rumors
yeah.
of food shortages. Rest assured, The far-sighted corporate leaders of Halcyon have tailored their product lines to be selective to the refined customer. Scheduled scarcity is a premium feature of colonial life.
What?
This has been
Food shortages are scheduled scarcity. Interesting. Okay. Come on, y'all. Okay, I thought I was going to have to ride the elevator down. Oh. Captain McRed.
Were you expecting any company? A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king.
Okay.
Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill. Yum, yum. Time to feed the flames. It's nothing personal. Promise.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
Speaking for myself, Captain, I am not of a mind to be murdered by a psychopath who plays with fire.
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain.
Put that down before you incinerate the entire deck.
I know this ain't a toy, neighbor from above. It's a catalyst, just like me. Keep talking. I like the sound of your voice.
Okay. I'm here for some parts. Junlei sent me.
That's right, sir. Just the parts. We'll be in and out in a jiff. You won't even know we were here.
Tennyson just keeps feeding the furnace, don't she? We're still playing with her last sacrifice out back.
Okay, so they have been sending people. So can I grab that part then?
You don't just ask a king for a favor when you're standing in his court. You bring tribute, sacrifices, prophecy, shit like that.
Let's see. I'll be right back to scrounge together some tribute. Oh, perfect! I needed my lying skill. Let's see. I just needed to up it to 40, so we're good. Let's see, what else? I think I was putting... No, I put some points into shooting already. How about... Let's do some more engineering. Okay, that's good. Apply that. Okay. Now we talk again.
Neighbor from above. What brings you to my little moonlight kingdom?
Still got those parts?
Everything has a price. How much are you willing to pay?
Those parts are leaking deadly toxins. I can just come back after you're dead.
Under its skin, this ship is all poison and darkness. Lead bones, asbestos muscle. Maybe you're right. You've got the run of the kingdom. Up those stairs, you'll find the parts. My crew won't get in your way.
There's something else.
Lay it on me, boss. I'm good for it.
I saw your letter from Rizzo. Galactic Mushroom sounds like a great beverage.
They rejected it again, didn't they? I thought I could take my fungus garden and go corporate, you know? Damn. Maybe I'm better off.
Rizzo's wouldn't know innovation if it bit him on their backsides. You're a natural inventor, Mr. McRed. Don't let him get you down.
Kind of you to say, engine gal. You're a lighter in dark times.
I think he might be imbibing his beverage a little too much. How did you end up back here?
Ship got impounded. The crew and I racked up a debt while we were grounded. And my baby got sold to Sublight. Scrapped for parts. That's bureaucracy for you. Piracy with a smile.
Sounds like a lot of what happened to me.
Am I your dark reflection? Shit, must be getting old. Stay here too long, and the Groundbreaker drains you like a fuel tank.
I'll be seeing you.
You can come and go in my little kingdom. Just try not to piss off any of the gestures.
See, this is definitely something that you can say that Fallout 4 is missing, or at least Fallout 4 is missing until you get to Nuka World, where you can just talk to the raiders and reason with them, or in this case, lie to them. That's one thing I will say that Obsidian did a little bit better than Bethesda. Is there's a little bit more shades of gray in the organizations.
So, cozy.
Let's see. little bit more room for improvisation and stuff. I need... So it's upstairs. That is a staircase down. Is this a way up over here? Okay. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, food shortages in 2022. Seem something we're potentially going to be worrying about in the fall. Unfortunately. Let's see. What do we got here? Radiator parts.
Fantastic, we've got them. Now we can move on to cleaner pastures.
Let's take a look at the map. Okay, anything else in here? How do I... Huh. Can I not actually look at the map unless I'm on that floor? Oh, no? Oh, okay. Weird. Yep, nothing else. Okay. Well, I'm willing to bet there's some stuff here. Oh. Yeah, there are some things we can take without stealing. Okay, that... No, the rest of it is stealing. Okay. What about this guy? Thank you. Let's move along. Deserters were forced to return by heroic stranger. That's the miracle on the frontier, according to the board. Let's see here. Junlei.
You've returned, and in one piece. Color me impressed.
I got the parts of the radiators. What now?
Good work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shop. There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight mantipillar infestation.
Oh, okay. Define slight.
More than a few. Less than a hive. Nothing you can't handle.
Okay.
We were salvaging parts from a ship. Turned out there were eggs inside. They got into the radiators, and here we are.
I'll make my way down there.
Don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. Songjong.
Keep your wits about you down there. I don't want to clean crispy freelancer bits out of the radiators again.
Alright, let's get down there. I feel like Parvati's properly dressed for this. I don't think that Vicar Max here is.
The controls are in the back of the machinery shack area. Keep clear of the radiators.
Ah! Mandapillars. What do we got here? Cannot use well. Oh, I'm in combat? Whoa, am I dead or something? What's going on? And close to death? I don't know. Is this an in-ray thing? What's going on exactly? What's over here? Is it above me? It must be above me. Something up there. Ah!
Don't mess with us.
Got it. Okay. Let's see here. Archived logs and transmissions. Arrival confirmation. 2. HHB Earth HQ transmitted via probe archived at source. It is my honor to report that the Groundbreaker has successfully arrived at the Lagrange point, having released our cargo of prefab housing, settlers, and supplies to their intended colony worlds. May they prosper and expand. Now that stages 1 and 2 of the mission have been carried out, my family will take ownership of the Groundbreaker as specified in our contract, keeping the ship in active duty as an independent trading post, stop, repair, and cargo bay. I'd be remiss if I close this transmission without sending my hopes and best wishes back to Earth. There's so much ahead of us, but we'll never forget what we left behind. Chief Gui Ying. Let's see, stern reminder. Some very rich and unsavory elements among our colonial neighborhood seem to have the wrong idea about why I flew us out here. It wasn't for a 9-figured blood money salary and a Spacer's Choice logo stamped on my ass. It wasn't to nickel and dime passing ships out of their last bit. Groundbreaker has no role in the success or failure of Halcyon's corporate entities. Period. I negotiated that understanding in a very clearly outlined in writing before I ever set foot on the ship. If anyone wants to dispute or compromise our independence, they will answer to a Tennyson. We're a family operation. Even when the last Tennyson falls, Groundbreaker will remember us and defend its freedom accordingly. Chief Guiying. Okay, so it's the whole family legacy. That's why she's not willing to deal with a board like that. I understand that completely. Okay. And she's right. If she surrendered any autonomy to the board to get this one situation fixed, they would have lost that autonomy forever. So it makes a lot of sense that she did not want to get on board with that. Armor parts. Okay. Good lord, these things are overheating like crazy. I sincerely doubt those things are supposed to be glowing red. Or glowing orange, I mean. Let's see. Anything else there? No. Can we loot these? Yes. Mag picks. Anything over there? Okay, nothing else. Moving forward.
Good news, Song tells me that the mechanicals booted up and killed a bunch of mantis. Bad news, diagnostic says their circuit boards are fused from the heat, so they're not too picky about who they kill next.
Okay.
Sneak past if you can. Shoot back. I can always fix them later.
Let's try to sneak past them. Alright, let's check this bard from the other side. That must be our way out when we get finished with this place. Oh. No one almost saw me. Okay, let's move ahead. Hopefully, we can engineer a solution to this and we don't actually have to end up killing anything. If not, we can just try sneaking around. Oh, we're just gonna run. How about that? Oh.
Unexpected.
Oh! Oh! This may have been a bad idea. Especially... Oh, jeez, I don't even know where I'm going. Where am I going? Okay, yeah, you know what? I'm loading that last save. I'm just gonna shoot him. Mainly because I don't know where I'm going. That's the problem. I got up there and I don't know the way forward. Let's see. I'm still going to try to sneak a little bit, but mainly just to get a sneak attack on people. Got it. Okay. Let's see here. Let's take a look at the map. So it looks like there's maybe a way down over there. Maybe a ladder? Yeah, there's a ladder over there. Okay. I'll shoot as few of these things as I have to. I think that thing's like in stasis or whatever at the moment. Okay, yeah, they killed the mantipillars.
That's the terminal. I have the parts in position on my side. Go ahead and cycle the droplet pumps. And if you don't know what that means, just look for a command that says cycle droplet pumps.
Okay. Okay, yeah, there's two bots over here. I don't think we're going to be able to get past them without them noticing us. But, oh, maybe. Cycle of droplet pumps. So let's check the logs first. Solid state reactors at 102% capacity. PCM heat sinks at 98% capacity. Ambient station temperature is up 8 degrees Celsius. Machinery shaft temperature is up 29 degrees Celsius. Lithium fluid pressure at 23%. Logs. Cobbled together. The staff is getting restless. Workaround and half-cocked solutions are all we've got to mend the Groundbreaker's bones. In many cases, we can't revive one system without cannibalizing another. Grandma lived with that reality, and so will I. I can rally our spirits, but what happens when I'm not around? Groundbreaker's real test will be seeing if our independence outlasts me. I'll take that bet. Old plans, new problems. Found some of Chief Guiying's old schematics. Groundbreaker must have taken on a beating during the crossing because she spent half her career patching it up. A lot of cut corners when they put this place together. Among her papers, I also found a layout of a hangar that doesn't match any of my docks. Something that might have gotten sealed off along the way, like blood cells isolating an infection. Hate to put sentiment down in print, but every time I open a panel or find some workaround in the guts of this old bird, it's like I can feel you reaching out to me from the past, Grandma. Return to route and cycle droplet pumps. Okay. Reminder, non-expendable personnel must exit the maintenance shaft before activating the cycling protocol. Does that mean we need to leave here before dying or something? Let's just run. Go! Alright, can I jump this?
This is bad.
Oh, Vicar Max. What are you doing back there, man? Oh, you're good. Okay. Oh! Found a flaw in you. Permanently crippled. Your legs have been damaged too many times, and your movement speed has now been permanently lowered. I can get that, and I'm unable to dodge? No, I'm not taking on that perk. Good lord. Can't dodge? Okay, let's see. Let's get back up there. Alright. This is one of the few games where riding an elevator really feels like riding an elevator. Like it was actually just a quick moment, not a loading screen.
My boards are returning to green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts, but you're all right. The temperature should be dropping as we speak. I'll see to it the crew knows who kept us all from boiling alive. If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention. I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds.
Okay. What's it like being in command around here?
Frustrating. Everything down to the circuit boards is past warranty, so I have the pleasure of making life or death decisions on a shoestring budget. Plus, there's no time to train my successor or document fixes in a way that anyone outside the family would understand.
This ship is a family business?
Sure is. The Tennysons came over on the Groundbreaker. My grandmother, Chief Geing, kept it together during the crossing
Okay,
until
I was
she
way
died.
off.
I was promoted only recently, when my mom died. Then I took the leap from chief engineer to captain.
They must have been amazing people to have taught you all you know, I mean, which is a lot.
That means a lot coming from a fellow engineer.
Was it a big change, that transition to command?
It was different knowing that I couldn't turn to anyone who could answer the tough questions for me.
Yeah.
Maybe you can see why I'm protective of Groundbreaker. This ship is family. It's got tinkerings and bypasses that only Tennysons know about.
Parvati here could always help you shoulder your burden.
Oh, gosh. I don't know. I'm really just a dab hand with a wrench. Nothing special. Not like a chief engineer.
Don't sell yourself short. It doesn't take a seasoned pro to tinker on Groundbreaker. Just someone who knows how a ship ought to feel. We're always thirsting for help. If you could find your way around this labyrinth of ducts and panels, we could work something out.
Where's the self-destruct mechanism?
I hope that was a joke, Captain. I really do. I gelded that thing years ago. Now it brews a skin that goes down stronger than Nan or Spank. Family recipe.
Let's see. Are you a little bit young to be training a successor?
You see any bite-sized Tennyson children running around? I didn't think so. The next captain won't have my heritage. I'll have to foster that talent from somewhere. It's only a question of when.
Back to my other questions.
You've got my attention.
You don't have a lot of faith in the board.
You're right, I don't. The board is after two things, bits and power, and they only get it by sticking their nose where it doesn't belong.
How do you keep the board at a safe distance?
I placate them when I have something to offer, but I can also be a real hard-ass. It'd be a joy if I could kick out the corporate merchants and reclaim the docking fees in my lifetime. Too much of Groundbreaker's income is flowing in the wrong direction. I'd like to see that change.
Back to my other questions.
You've got my attention.
I'll be on my way. Okay.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Remember Auntie Cleo? Because she remembers you. When you were sick, who took your
Okay.
temperature?
So it's just an advertisement for Auntie Cleo. Sometimes it's an actual story, sometimes it's not. Let's see. Halcyon board, or what's the other one? Purchase the nav key, talk to Udom Bedford. Okay. why don't we... Whoa. I didn't mean to draw a weapon. Let's see. I know someone at Sublight wanted to talk to me as well. Let's talk to Udom Bedford.
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
These stairs are board property. Disperse now, or I'll detain you for trespassing.
Oh, real scary. You're really gonna arrest us on our station?
Yeah, this is Chief Junling's ship. You don't own shit here.
Step back. I'm required by board bylaws to use excessive force.
What?
The Mardettes would space you for trying, you waste of O2 scrubbers.
Yeah, O2 scrubbers.
Look, just get out of here before I tell your captain what you've been getting up to on the clock.
Ah, whatever. We got a date at the Lost Hope anyway.
Is this really what you want to be doing with your life, Marcy? Guarding stairs for that walking mustache Udom fucking Bedford? I gotta get off this detail.
Have you seen this man?
Okay, let's get in here. Oh, I'm glad you like him.
I'm just gonna hang in the back and try not to touch anything.
Welcome to the stream.
The board and its
Lord have
agents would be
mercy.
more content sitting at the top of the system's food chain as they are.
Okay, this is Udom here. Man, he's heavily guarded.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. He must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
Let's see, what do we got here? Wow! Number 3 is something here. Forget Alex. Why'd you impound my ship? Well, let's try to be friendly, because this guy could probably cause us a lot of problems. Alex is dead.
Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped?
It's sorry for your loss.
Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have.
What was your relationship with him?
He was my dearest friend. My only friend.
Oh.
You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he?
Yeah, sure did.
Ah, that's just like him. Such a sentimental man. Tell me, how did he die?
And I don't know if I should mention anything about the escape pod. And trust me, you don't want to know the details.
You're quite right, of course. Best not to pry into such dismal things.
Again, I'm very sorry, but can we get back to the topic at hand?
Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
Alex never mentioned Phineas Wells.
That's... well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with?
What's this about the board having your head?
It's personal business, I'm afraid. Miserably, terribly personal.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Information on the whereabouts of Phineas Wells would go a long way. It's... well, it's my white whale, I suppose.
Can't tell you where Wells is.
It's fine. Really, it's perfectly fine. I understand. Now, if you've nothing else, please see yourself out. I'd like to drown myself in work.
I'm here about Jessie Doyle. I want her debt settled.
Miss Doyle owes the board a significant sum. Alas, the only collateral she has is her organs.
Oh.
Compulsory donation is quite legal in such
Oh.
cases.
God. I'll pay off for her.
Kind and efficient. Can't say I disapprove. Although, Seeing as this woman isn't a member of our crew, it'd be nice if the price weren't quite so high.
I think you may have underestimated the size of Miss Doyle's debt. If you'll look over this itemized bill.
Holy good lord. You're charging for emotional anguish, really?
I am extremely anguished, Captain. Please respect my feelings in this difficult time.
Oh my god.
I doubt Mr. Bedford's ever felt real pain. We could introduce him to the sort of suffering that actually constitutes extreme anguish. For the good of his understanding, of course.
Be careful you don't irritate my guards, Vicar.
Yeah.
You might not like their rather narrow understanding of what constitutes excessive force.
I was gonna say, oh my god. 2184. I know I have it. It's just that's crazy. That's over 4 times as much as I just paid for this armor. Fine.
I'm glad we could come to an accommodation. You may inform Miss Doyle that our collections agent will be recalled. Now, is there anything else you need, or can I return to my work?
They call the hired gun that's supposed to take her organs a collections agent. God. Okay. I wanted to ask you something else.
Be my guest.
What do you do here exactly?
I'm the certified representative of the board's interests here on the Groundbreaker. I'm their eyes, ears, and busy little hands.
Big fish in a small space station. Nice setup.
I have few complaints.
Has it gotten less stiflingly hot in here lately?
You refer to the radiator issue? Oh, goodness, it was dreadful. I was sweating constantly. Chief Tennyson certainly did take her time resolving it.
I fixed it, actually.
I owe you a debt, then. I was going through 3-4 shirts a day. Still, that Tennyson woman. Deplorable conduct. My superiors will be hearing about it. You can be certain of that.
She did everything she could. It was your people's fault, not Junlei's.
Whoa, Parvati.
My, aren't you? Excitable.
We take these people down in the shadows. We don't yell at them before we do it, though. Don't talk to her that way.
Oh, sweetie. I don't owe a grease-stained wrench jockey like her the time of day, let alone my deference.
Okay. Take it back now.
I'm sorry, my temper got away from me. Please accept my sincerest apologies to you and your friend.
Does that work for you, Parvati?
Oh, I'm not used to folks saying sorry. It's not all right exactly, but I appreciate the apology, I guess.
Well, now that that's dealt with, was there anything else you wanted to discuss?
Why are there armed guards in here?
Oh, you've noticed my friends. Wonderful. Aren't their guns very large? Tremendously impressive. They're here to keep the peace, of course.
To watch your back, you mean?
Precisely. Groundbreaker makes much ado about its independent status, and so resents any board presence, no matter how benign.
You call keeping offices on their promenade benign?
When the alternative is board guards at their gates, yes, I do. They don't see it that way, of course, but I can't say I much care.
What are those locked doors at the back?
A luxury stateroom, reserved for Chairman Rockwell's use.
Does the chairman visit here often?
Oh, good law, of course not. He'd never set foot on this decrepit junk pile. As this office is the primary embassy for the board on Groundbreaker, corporate bylaws specifically state a room must be maintained for the chairman's exclusive use.
Back to my other questions.
Ask away.
We're leaving. Okay. Man. If we ever do go into open conflict with the board, I do want to see this stateroom. I mean, I remembered fighting the board at the end, but I don't remember ever doing it here on the Groundbreaker, but I could be misremembering that. It has been, again, like I said, a while back, at least a couple of years since I played this. Let's see. Wait, what did we come back here? Oh, no. We need to go to the medical area. To tell Julie that she's...
Wish I could say it was good to see you, Ellie.
Or Jesse.
At least you finally got your chance to square our debt. That ought to make you smile for once, huh?
Nothing makes me happier than being even. Except being right. That's nice, too.
got word from Udom, from the hitman who trailed me the other night. Seems I'm in the clear, thanks to you squaring my debt. You sure saved my skin, stranger. All debts between me and Ellie are cleared.
Well, we got about half the money back. Watch yourself while I'm gone. Oop, hit the wrong one, but regardless.
The good news came through the wireless. Looks like you paid my debt to Jesse. I guess that means I owe you now, right? Tell you what, I'm a little short on bits at the moment, but I'm a decent scrapper and a better than average sawbones. If you're looking for a medic, I can work my debt off.
Are you saying that you'll work for me just because I helped Jesse?
If I'm being honest, and I prefer not to, I was about ready to pick up another contract anyway, and you settled this in a pretty tidy fashion, which tells me you're competent.
Okay.
But we can say I'm repaying the favor if you prefer that version.
Let's see. What exactly did Jesse do for you anyway?
She helped me win a bet.
What was the bet?
We were on a smuggling run planet side when our point man bet me I couldn't outrun a mantisaur.
Don't tell me you tried.
What can I say? Something about people telling me I can't do a thing that just makes me itch to prove them wrong. And, as you can probably guess, the thing was faster than it looked. Probably would have caught me if Jesse hadn't picked it off.
So she saved your life.
Yeah, but the important thing is I won the bet.
If you say so. You really don't like owing people, do you?
It's like people touching a cookie and leaving it in the box. It's just one of those things that gets under my skin.
Welcome aboard, Ellie.
You won't be sorry. Though it looks like you've got a full roster already. Time to play favorites, Captain.
Meet me on my ship. It's docked by the promenade.
Traveling in style, are we? I'll be sure to nab a cabin with a view.
Dr. Fenhill, glad you opted to join us. It'll be good to have a Sawbones on the crew.
Alright. Let's see what we got here. Let's put some more points into this. There we go. And I got 3 points left. More in tech and science. Let's see. Okay. Apparently, oh, now once it gets up to 50, you have to put them into individual. Okay, I get it. Alright. And perks. Yeah, except, okay, yep, good. Thank you. Perks. Okay. What do we got here? Wait, what was that? Okay. I thought it was maybe like I get more money from looting, but no. Sprint speed, walk speed. Ooh, I like the walk speed being increased. Let's go with increased walk speed. Okay. I mean, sprint speed is nice, but you walk around all the time, so... Let's see... Alright, well, I think this is actually where we're going to end things for now. Next week when we come back, we'll talk to the folks here in Sublight. And depending on what we get out of that, we're going to... Well, at the very least, we're going to be going to Roseway to basically get some credit with Gladys over here so that we can get the key to go to Stellar Bay. Anyway, until next time, I'm going to be working on Fallout 76 videos, Mass Effect Andromeda videos, working on the next lore video, probably going to be released with my current schedule, not this Monday, but the Monday following. That's at least what I'm aiming for. So, until then, this has been the Resolute Cartographer. Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all again next time. It's been great hanging out with you.